Hello my lovely people, welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. Allegedly, they said the king, Ooni of Ife, threatens to relocate to Canada with Queen Naomi and Prince Tadenikawo if the Council of Chiefs did not do what they're supposed to do. Okay, my people, this man have the reason. He have his reasons for these threats, according to what we are hearing allegedly. We do know that some days ago they said Queen Naomi took the matter between her and the king to customary court in Akure. The matter is that she wants her freedom. She wants her freedom. The king don't want to give that to her because from what we are hearing, they said she had this traditional covenant with the king before marriage, and unless that is broken, that she cannot remarry or another man can cross her, So now that she said she's no more interested in the marriage due to the fact that the king did not keep his promises to her. According to what we are hearing, they said before they got married, they agreed that there will be no polygamy and this women issue have to stop. But instead of the king to keep his part of the bargain, he went ahead marrying many women, claiming that they are Ife wives. That is Ife that said that they should be married. And I was like, why don't he marry them and give them to Ife priest? Because it is Ife priest who is supposed to be taking care of Ife wives and not the king, because the king have his own wife. So since Ife wants wives for himself, it is the Ife priest who is supposed to be taking care of the Ife wives and not the other way around. So all these things are just royal politics anyway. So, but it did not go down well with Queen Naomi, and she ran out of the palace after it's getting to 2 years now. She has been agitating for her freedom, telling the king, release her, release her, release her. But they said the king have made it clear to her that you are my wife and you remain my wife. I cannot leave you and all of that. That we are two hearts that beat as one. That you are my one and true love. One and hey, my people. Anyways, a lot of people have said a lot of things in this case. Some said the king is just jealous. Others says he is selfish. Others says that he's just punishing Queen Naomi for leaving him. Others said he's just trying to tell Queen Naomi that, look, I can keep you and still have as many women as I want. A lot of people have said a lot of things concerning this case. But all of them doesn't make sense, to Queen Naomi especially. So now they say she went to court to get her freedom. Then the king now came back to her, begging her not to do so. Because they said anytime she makes such a move, because this is not the first time we've heard something like this, they said he will start begging. Okay? Now, what we are hearing allegedly is that the king have told Queen Naomi to please relocate to Canada with Prince Tadenikawo so that he will be free to take action with these women. Because his major fear is that the women have people that works for them. And some of these bodyguards that are following Queen Naomi, some of them are spies, but she may not know. They are working for the women in the palace, and you know that they are capable of that. So, according to the king, he have begged Queen Naomi to please relocate to Canada so that he will be free to do anything that he wants, because he's afraid that if he does something now, that the women might come for Queen Naomi and Prince Tadenikawo, that their safety is not guaranteed. But at least if they're in Canada, at least he will be able to do what he wants to do. And when the palace is calm, they can return back to the palace. Hey. Well, people, so that is what we are hearing. But there is this problem. The main problem here is that the chiefs, the council of chiefs, are not helping matters at all. Why did I say they are not helping matters? The king have ordered the Oloris to leave the palace, but some of these Oloris happens to have uncles and brothers among the council of chiefs. And instead of the chiefs to help the king to make these women relocate or vacate the palace, they are there complaining, saying that the women cannot leave the palace for just another woman, which is Queen Naomi. And the main thing is that Queen Naomi have made it clear to the king that she is no longer interested and all of that. And with all the atrocities the women are committing, the elders, the council of chiefs, they don't take any action. That is because they are their sisters, you know. They are there for a purpose. They planted them in the life of the king for a purpose. But the king was, will I say, he didn't notice. Or I don't know. But what we are hearing allegedly is that the way we are seeing this whole situation is not the way it is. That the king is seriously suffering, that he doesn't enjoy any bit of what is happening. What all these women do is go outside. When they go to represent the king, they will be saying all good things, you know, praising the king and all of that. But when they come back to the palace, reverse is the case. That they don't give him peace of mind. He too is not even enjoying the moment with them, but people see it as if he's enjoying that. He has to cover up in the public so that they will not wash their dirty linen in the public. So according to what we are hearing, they said the king have threatened his council of chiefs that if they continue like this, because they don't support him when it comes to trying to move the women. Rather, they are fighting for the women to stay back. And we do know that if they stay back, Queen Naomi will not come back to the palace. But maybe by God's grace, had it been they leave the palace, the king might be able to convince Queen Naomi to return back. In as much as we keep hearing that Queen Naomi have made up her mind that she's not going back to that marriage. Because all she keeps saying ever since she left is, I am done with the marriage, I am a bride waiting to be dressed. But the king have said it is not so. That he is not ready to leave his wife and his only son. Now, no matter what it takes, it will take him to get them back, that he is going to do that. So I don't know which one to believe again. But so, to me, I was seeing that maybe the king is not doing anything about this whole situation. But from what we are hearing allegedly, this council of chiefs have been the main case here. Okay, now he threatens that if they continue like this, that he is going to relocate to Canada with his family. And they will start operating from there. Then they can go ahead and marry the Ife wives in the palace. They can now remain in the palace with the Ife wives. But these people, they don't care. All they care is that they keep cashing out on the royal revenue. But I just wish them well. Anyways, don't forget that they are all alleged information, okay? Because I do not live in the palace, so always bear that in mind. Thanks for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up. Say your opinion on the comment section. Subscribe to my channel if you're yet to subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. Bye for now. Love you guys.